Get over it.
I'm not over it. I wanted to show y'all how
Hey, it
famous I was when
started.
I was a
It
child.
started, so
Okay, it started, Jake.
shut up, Jake. Actually talk.
Okay.
So it makes
Bless
sense.
me.
No, wait, 3.
Bless me.
No, Sai, shut up.
No, shh.
We're not doing an intro.
Yeah, we're not doing an
Intro.
It's
No,
literally
they
live.
don't know. They
Intro.
won't listen. They won't flipping listen.
I listen, okay?
Intro.
It's-
One. Boom. Hey guys, welcome to No Guy Podcast. Welcome to. Okay. We ready now?
Yep. You just did the stupid intro that you've been wanting to do this whole time, so I think we're good.
It was cool.
Oh my gosh, we got another
Anyways,
viewer.
guys.
Let's go. 3 viewers.
Okay, so yeah, podcast number 2.
So yeah, like you
So,
freaking
yeah, guys.
Yeah, the other one corrupted in files, so we had to restart. So
Yeah, sorry guys.
sorry about that.
Okay. Well,
Have you seen that guy that one ups everybody on freaking TikTok or
His
whatever?
name's
no,
Silas.
We gotta, no, I
No,
don't-
it's
Silas
so
Icky?
funny. He's like actually one ups. It's like I don't know, like I had 2 tech companies when I was 10, you know that
I
stuff.
actually think I have heard about it.
He's so funny.
Bro, I kind of want to see that, but you have
No,
TikTok. I
we
don't want to see
gotta-
it from
we
TikTok.
we gotta do our intro first, bro. We got like intro as in we gotta talk about our last video.
We lost a viewer. I'm done. I
I'm
quit.
done. I'm done.
Nah,
I quit too.
That one viewer's
tired.
opinion was my whole like life.
Okay, bro.
Honestly.
Listen, you did even put our Discord in the description, Riley. What
Bro,
the
I
heck?
did. It literally,
What the heck?
I literally did. I don't know why it didn't, but I did.
Okay.
What was?
Well, why are you fixing that?
Oh, I put.
what
I
in the-
I literally linked Jake's hot air balloon to it.
This is so scum.
Yo.
Anyway, guys, thank you for
watch it,
the
baby.
support
Okay,
on
let
the
me
last
edit this crap
video.
because that is not saying
Thank you for the support on the last video.
Well, guys, if you want
in
to
the
see
last
Jake's hot
podcast.
air balloon, oh well, hey, bro, I guess it'll work because we'll talk about this anyways, and so
It's
like,
relevant.
yeah, yeah.
But thank you guys so much, really, for
Yeah,
our
thank
last
you so
podcast.
much,
Thank you
honestly.
so much for joining our podcast.
Shut
Oh,
up.
like and
I
subscribe.
gotta thank them.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. They're cool videos, so you'll like them all.
No, we gotta get through this.
I was the first one to like this podcast. I'm better.
Oh my god.
I'm sweating right
I
now.
liked it too. Wait, how can we all 3 like it and it count?
Wait a minute, we're on the same account.
Guys, I don't think this is
Hacks. This is why PewDiePie is so freaking
Right.
famous.
This is why we had 3 views and then it went down to 1.
Yo, that's kind of big break. Okay.
I'm reporting us for
I'm trying.
hateful and abuse
I'm
content.
trying to get us through here.
Bum,
I'm
bum,
trying to get us
bum,
through,
ba-da-ba,
bro.
ba-da, 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 ba-da.
Bro, no, it's over. It's over. It's so scuffed.
Anybody want to
Okay.
play eggy and creamy?
Oh, thank you guys for the support. We never thought we'd get over.
Yo,
100
Virtual
views
Beggar is a
and
good
over
game if you wanna
50
go watch it.
subscribers. Thank you. So we decided.
Sorry, stop being
so
formal.
far
That's kind of
in
weird.
the name of those guys, podcast. If you
Yeah.
guys like the name those.
I made the
Guys
name, by the
podcast-
way. You're welcome.
What? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I
You did,
literally
it was-
said those guys, and they're like, "Oh, that."
Okay, and so if you guys
Wait.
like it, then be sure to like
I actually
it. and if
did
you
make the
don't,
name.
Then go ahead and leave us suggestions again in the comments. If you don't like it, we will change it.
No,
Um,
we won't.
We will.
I
don't see
really
anything
don't
right
care
now.
if they don't like it.
We will put the Discord. We have a Discord server now, and
Yes, we do.
we'll go ahead and
Yeah.
link that in the
Go,
description.
go,
We'll
link,
link
go
that in
watch
the
that video in the
description.
description, and then
Hey,
that guy who made that hot air balloon is pretty smart. Just saying.
No, that's literally in the comments. But if you guys
We're
want to
done.
join our server,
That's
to-
not in the comments. You're in the comments.
So why
Fat
don't you quit saying
forehead.
shut up like we're actually gonna do that? It's not gonna happen.
Bro,
Fine,
Fine, I'll
what
shut
the
up there. I'll shut up there.
Yeah,
I'll,
we'll
I'll
shut up.
talk.
I'm muting Mike. I'm muting my mic.
heck? Oh my gosh.
He's about to say it again.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Acting like you
So-
can control me. Stupid.
If you guys want to give us suggestions, the best way to do that isn't to tell us in person because we will forget. Jake has a
Forget,
terrible memory.
And so I have terrible grammar.
Leave your questions in the either in the comment section or in our Discord, which Riley will put in the description if he figures out how to
Nope,
do it.
just Jake's freaking his little gabagool.
Okay, I'll figure it out. But I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, those guys thing, second video. Thanks for the support on the first video. And okay, now you guys gotta tell me about the science fair project because I had no clue that you guys did this like at all.
Okay, I saved the changes now. It's just the, you know.
No, I don't. I
Now,
don't. know
now
what
it's the
you're talking
Discord instead of Jake's hot air balloon science fair thing.
about. No,
Bro,
talk about the
I
science fair,
changed the
bro.
description is what I was saying, stupid.
How? How?
Oh my gosh, I swear
Oh
you're
my
retarded.
God.
I mean, it's
Bro.
really smart, sorry. It's
Bro, what the heck? No, but for real, you guys gotta tell me about this science fair because I don't know.
So, Jake, oh, he's probably gone. Anyways, I don't remember what time of the year we did it, but we basically spent a whole month preparing for this thing, and so first place got $100 actually, and so it was really
Let's
worth
go.
it. And it was second and third. I'm pretty sure it was like 50 and then 10. I think is what the increments went in, and everything under that just didn't get anything. And yes, Jake, you can unshut up.
I lit.
Science fair, go.
Becky, this is an important question. Who was the one that brought up those guys' name for the podcast?
It was me.
You
It
guys
was
Was
literally
was it
me.
me or Jake?
It's
Because
over.
Jake,
Literally me.
It's
because you
over.
brought up the meme, but I don't remember if you
I
brought
brought
up
up
the
the
name.
meme, and I was, those guys, and they're like, "Oh,
Guys, it was me.
Sai, shut up."
But we did a science fair.
You guys
and
suck at this.
We've,
Bro,
Sai,
like,
you're the
what
one
do you
saying
want
shut
from
up.
me?
That's the only thing you've said this whole podcast. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
That's literally all you said this
Let's
entire
talk
thing.
about this.
That's the only thing you said this
no,
entire
I
time.
like it as a
You haven't said
jack,
anything
bro.
else except shut up, so I don't want to hear it from you, okay?
Why? What is
Yeah, okay,
track?
fine.
I don't
Yeah,
run
fine.
track, stupid. I could beat you running track. I'm fast. You're
Yeah.
quick. You're slow.
Wait. What?
Bro, I still want to know about the science fair because I guess
The science
well,
fair,
every
I
time I say
dominated
something, you're
as
like,
usual.
"You're too bad
I
at
won
this, why you keep talking?"
Go.
Anyways, Jake did what? You did the hot air balloon for the first year, right?
No, I did salt.
He did salt the first year, like I said, and
Yeah, kind of dominated.
I did this thing with a clock, and you could charge the clock with anything basically. So we did I did potato, I did Coke, and I did limes and lemons, I think, to charge a clock. That was pretty cool. I think I won $10 that year, and then Jake the other year, that year. What did Jake do? Were you in the top 3?
I won that year.
Oh,
I
you-
won 2 years.
Okay, so like one, like first, second, or third.
Number one. I'm
Okay.
the best.
I know the second
my
year
God.
I won first place, so I don't know if it was like age difference maybe.
I don't
'Cause
know.
We were in the same
I think there
class.
was a difference.
Okay, yeah, I think there was too. I just don't remember because we're only literally one grade apart.
Because I know I bought a bike and a 2DS.
I don't
Pretty fun.
remember. Oh, I bought an iPod, I think. With
Because
mine.
I'm rich, dude.
But yeah, the
Not
first year
anymore,
I did
but
the
it was.
clock with random objects, and Jake did the salt. I don't even know what the frick he's talking about. Salt.
It was literally just salt, dude. I don't know what you want.
He literally just. Got
I
a
still have
table,
the
he
note.
got-
Wait, let me read the note.
He literally got a table, poured salt on it, and that was his
What?
project.
No, guys.
Here, let's hear it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Have you ever run out of batteries? Did you have salt? Well, salt has power. Let me tell you about its power.
So wait,
know what I'm saying?
we both did power for the same
Power.
year.
Salt was traded for gold, dude. It was expensive, man. And then it produces real power and electric current, like real power. Where do you get salt, may you ask? Well, my salt flat, the sea salt. These notes are terrible.
You wrote them, genius.
Dude, but I knew what I was talking about. Now I'm like reading them like years later, and I don't know like sea salt. Point at pick was salt
Yes.
flats. The salt flats You get them from salt flats because they're sea salt.
Yes.
Pink salt, my
Bars.
favorite. I have
Rico,
some.
I'm
I have some
just-
on my desk, like
Yeah,
literally.
pink Himalayan salt is the best. I don't even cap.
Literally just eat
Bars.
it sometimes. I read it. Never mind. Natural salt flats. The Great Flood created salt, and the Grand Canyon, and
Nice.
salt batteries have 3 cells. Apparently, more cells, the more power.
Yeah,
you know
to
what I'm
make sure
saying?
everybody that was
Yo,
paying
that's why
attention
I'm
to his
so
thing was
strong.
like, it also made the Grand Canyon. So
Here's a fun way to use this power. And then I built a robot with salt. It literally got powered by salt.
Didn't see it. Didn't happen.
wait, Jake, were you towards the
Thank you, judges. Hope you all enjoy
Jake?
I
other
was
on
like,
that,
projects as
the
well.
judge
Jake-
was
Ah, ha,
physically
ha,
his
ha,
dad.
ha.
Jake, on that
Nah,
year,
Mama Dardar was my judge.
were you next to the bathrooms that year?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I remember that actually, because I was in, like, dude, I don't care if Sai's quiet. You don't want to hear his ugly voice, anyways.
Oh,
Anyway.
Madison, what are you doing
What
here?
the heck?
How does this
Hey,
take
hey,
place?
don't talk to our comments right now. What the heck? You're supposed to be talking to me.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm not talking to you, bro. I was talking to the people of chat.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking
What
to
the
chat people
heck?
because they're actually talking, and you're not.
Losai,
Bro.
that was my salt thing, and the judges were head over heels for me. They loved me
Listen,
because
let's
I
just
was
be
a
real.
little
You are a
gorgeous
teacher's
child.
pet, bro. You are
No,
a
I
teacher's
am
pet.
not.
You definitely are.
Teachers hated me.
Not in that class.
Nah,
The
bro.
person
He
commenting right
obviously
now.
passed.
Sorry, Maddie.
Megan's loud. What the frick?
Megan, watch us on your own phone so we get that extra view, and then you can turn us
Sai,
down.
shut up.
Thoughts?
We don't need extra views, okay?
Just go like and
It has
subscribe.
to
Shut up and do
Yeah,
the
what
extra
is
views.
subscription, guys? What the heck?
Bro, I'm
Jake,
too tired for this. This isn't even making sense anymore.
It does. Listen, it doesn't have to make sense, okay? They want to feel like what it's like to be part of the boys, and now they know. It's worth it.
My
So
heart
why do you
went
guys
from
not do
65 to 124.
what in the?
I don't know.
Jake's getting some exercise up in here.
Okay, what, Sai?
Oh, that was
Why-
just standing
why
up.
do you guys not do science fair anymore?
Because it's expensive, takes lots of time, and super stressful. So we stopped. Like, all the parents...
Pretty
What
sure
was
they
the
just got
idea?
no.
Because all
They
the-
got mad. I kept winning. They're like, no. We can't be giving this kid so much money.
What the heck?
Bro, the second year, mine was literally so flipping cool. It was the dancing fire, and you had, like, a speaker, and you could play, like, music. So we did, like, Beethoven's symphony, and we did, like, those. We
That's
did,
pretty
like, a
cool.
whole, like, symphony, like, genre, or a playlist thing. And it just went through all the songs. And, bro, the fire went, like... It would go up to like 3 or 4 feet high on some ends, and it basically just showed the balance waves of the music. So like every note has like an up
That's
and
pretty
down
sick.
volume. So every time there was a note played in the piano or like anything played in the music, you could see it display on the fire. It was so cool. Like
That sounds
don't
like it
remember
should have won
that
over
one
Jake's.
bit.
it did
Green
win.
salt
I won.
robot.
I won first place that year. It
No,
a
that was the
different-
second year.
Yeah,
he
this-
won that.
yeah, second
I don't know
year.
what I did the second year, but it was stupid and
The
I
hot air
hated it.
balloon.
I won hot air balloon day.
Yeah, we only did 2 years though, and I only did 2 years.
What?
I only did 2
Maybe
years.
we were in 2 different categories.
That's
or
what I was saying.
something,
We
'cause
had to have been because I only did 2 years.
won hot air
Because
balloon.
I did
the,
0
You
years.
winning.
the,
Just
fir-
made everybody win.
the second year, Clayton did the chain reaction thing with his, like that he built that entire like.
Bro, I
cage
don't
thing.
remember anyone's like.
Clayton is
projects.
trash at science. Let's be real.
And then Kyle did like a tornado thing. I know.
Remember,
3 people did like
I
tornadoes.
did baking
remember
soda volcano.
Kyle did like the ice tornado or the whatever
remember eating dirt cake.
oh, bro, same.
What
I don't know
dirt
whose that
cake?
was from, but
What's
I
dirt
just
cake?
Bro, Maddie, I don't really care.
or
Turn
mud
myself
cake.
up.
What
Okay.
It's like
I don't know what
literal.
that is.
It's like
Okay,
like
so
chocolate
no,
cake,
no,
but
no,
like
wrong. Absolutely not.
absolutely crushed.
It's literally vanilla pudding with Oreos.
No, it's not.
Sounds
Literally,
good.
I've literally
It's
watched my
chocolate cake, but crushed
Jake. I've literally
with gummy worms in it.
yes, you have to put gummy worms in it.
What the heck?
So then it's more like
That's
dirt
pretty
because it's
good.
got worms in it. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of worms, have you guys seen the Sour Patch Kids slushie from Sonic?
No, I have
Yeah,
not.
I actually did see
sounds
that.
bussin', bussin'.
I got the notification on my phone from Sonic, and it was like new Sour Patch Kids. Like,
new.
It sounds.
Dude.
Bro, it was like new.
oh my gosh, that's so
Dude.
freaking funny. Holy crap.
It is pretty funny,
funny.
bro.
Well, like as Jake said it. If nobody else said it, it wouldn't have been very funny. Actually, been kind of
Exactly.
stupid.
Bro, so I did
True.
not get
Agreed.
the joke there. But
What's a joke?
Hey, speaking of jokes,
mom.
let's talk about my favorite shows.
All right, we're done. Cut the podcast off. I'm ending it.
No. We gotta squeeze it for another 10 minutes to get that prime ad revenue, even though we don't have ads or
Why
revenue.
don't you just start conversation instead of talking about the ad revenue?
Okay, I can start a conversation. My
Like,
favorite
like, and
show.
subscribe.
So shows, right?
No, we're not
I don't want
doing
to talk
shows.
about shows. I want to talk about these AirPods right here. These AirPods, they be good AirPods. You should get some for yourself. They make
Sponsored
good
by
music,
AirPods.
and they hear pretty good. If you have good hearing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you're deaf, it probably doesn't work too good,
If you're
right? I would
deaf,
imagine.
I don't think they work. You know, I don't have any experience in that area.
Well,
but-
but they do work, but you
No.
can't hear them. But if they don't work for you, do they
No.
really work?
If a deaf person buys them, they don't work. They just
But-
no.
but if the deaf person has them in their ear
Wait,
and somebody
guys,
else
I
hears it,
have.
does it?
Shut up, Sai. Okay.
Fine.
I have a topic. Jake, what about when we almost died to the fire?
Oh my gosh!
What was
Slowly,
that?
When Kyle
Even I
tried to
know what
kill
he's
us.
talking about.
Of course, I know what he's talking about.
Then why'd you
Not
ask?
stupid.
Yeah, guys, I was totally there, so I'll be involved too.
I should post it on our channel so people can see that, and then I can. like,
Fortnite. Sorry.
Fortnite battle.
Fortnite
Fortnite battle pass. And then
I
stop.
knew that was
We
coming.
don't seek the rest.
No, you're not supposed to know that you know any more of that song.
Yeah, exactly.
What song?
Okay,
Exactly.
y'all are like.
Okay,
making
go ahead.
this,
No, go.
No. Jake,
You're making this hard, Riley.
Jake-
like,
Jake, you tell it, then. You tell it. Jake, you tell it. You tell it.
Oh, Riley's too loud. I think we should turn him down a little bit.
No, Jake, you have to tell it.
Tell what?
The story about the fire. Go.
What fire?
So, the one that Ryan started. Ryan
Ryan
started.
started a
Funny. Now, who did this? Who did this? Paul?
Obviously, Jake, because it wasn't me.
What the heck is that, Jake? You're so stupid.
Dude,
Wait, vote for yes,
vote.
everybody. Everybody, if you don't vote yes, you're actually cringe. Like,
Dude.
what the heck?
We're not.
You know
funny.
what?
End it
Riley's
now.
I
no,
ended it.
Riley. Anyway.
Wait, why did you end the poll?
Because I gotta do it like this, bro.
Bro, yeah, why did you hit the poll? That's pretty cringe. What the heck?
That is kind of cringe.
Oh my gosh. Ow.
There we go.
There we go. Everybody vote yes in the chat or you're banned. That's the rule.
What? Why did
Okay,
it
now while the
end?
poll's going,
Bro, who ended it?
I don't.
Jake.
It was Jake. Oh my gosh.
You know.
What the heck? You gotta tell
Bro.
the story about the fire.
Yeah,
bro.
Jake, it's your turn to tell a story. You haven't.
It
done
is
I
your
don't
turn.
tell
That is-
stories.
Yeah, I don't care whether
You
you,
literally
want to or not.
do.
You have to.
Madison, we've literally already started. We've been talking for 30 minutes. Like, what do you want?
You're still listening, so that means that we're doing a good job. That's the rules. That's how it works.
The rules. What?
I don't.
Yeah.
We never had a subject for this, even though we did.
You
But
know what?
Sai
We should
we
just-
didn't want Sai to have the subject.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? This is what happens. See, this is
Okay,
what happens
fine.
when I'm
I'll tell
not
it.
in
Fine, I'll tell it.
This
Shut up.
is good
Let me tell
content.
It is good content.
Good what?
This is why Jake doesn't
Well,
tell stories.
That's good. You know. Funny. Anyways, well, what I was gonna talk about was when we almost died to a fire.
So anyways, guys, we were at camp one night
All right.
and
perfect.
we were like chilling.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm done.
You did
And, like,
not.
And like, we were chilling,
We were chilling with some piney little you know what I'm saying, bro.
Yes,
Oh
sir,
my
I know what
God.
you're saying.
And then the
What
piney
you
little
saying?
tea turned out absolutely terrible.
It
because
turned
I
into Thomas
burnt
trying to melt
my whole
popsicles. You know what
throat.
I'm
And
saying?
then we
The
be
heck is
making
And then
going
fried
on?
and then
Oreos up in here.
Oh my
not
God.
even fried Oreos, bro. It was fried Oreos dipped in chocolate that was melted.
With pretzel crust, like you don't
It
even
was actually
know
Kit
right
Kats.
now.
Now that I think about it, oh my god!
It's literally Kit Kats in a mug, and we ruined the mug, but that was
And the pots
perfectly
and
fine.
pans that we cooked on. And
This is
then
the worst shit
okay,
I've ever
and
been
then Kyle takes the pot off the fire, right?
No, Landon takes it off the fire.
Okay, Landon
While
takes
it's
it off the
like
fire.
on
Landon.
fire.
Okay, so it is- it
the
is-
oil
Fire.
is on fire right
Okay, it is like
are we
I'm
at?
talking
What's
about.
going on?
Sai, shut up. You're not telling the story, are you? No, then be quiet. Lennon takes the pot off the fire, carries it around, and he was gonna go set it down in the rocks by the table or whatever. And when he did,
He almost
like,
set it on the table.
oh yeah, he was trying to. He was trying to set it
He was
on the
gonna
table.
set it literally on the.
And like the
wood.
thing was
so
on fire.
stupid.
It literally
Heck.
basically like if you took a tiny fire and you try to cook it in or you try to put it in a pan or whatever and start the fire in there and it like started, it basically looked like
Ah.
that. The flame was so tall, and
Pretty
like,
good explanation.
hey, bro, you make it so hard to tell stories. No, Jake, you finish.
So guys,
Wait,
look.
guys, they had this.
Guys, look. This idiot called Landon almost burnt the picnic table.
I
Okay.
don't think Lennon was the idiot of the story.
Okay, but he is an idiot. So I
That's
was just
true.
putting that out there.
That is true.
He has long hair. Stupid.
Looks
Anyways,
like a mop on his head, but
Dora the Explorer looking.
Dora the Explorer. Totally my
Yeah.
joke.
Yep.
Anyways,
original.
Yeah.
Lennon almost put big fire on pot on a picnic table.
Yep.
And then I told him not
Mm.
to, so we put it on the ground. And then we were all like huddling around the fire,
and we were
dropping
basically
Oreos
just-
in there. Pretty
we were-
cool.
we were just embracing the fact that it was funny.
Wait, this is
because
my
it was-
story?
Nah, bro, you cut me off. Now I'm
No,
gonna cut
you literally said
All right, go.
for me? Yeah. I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, but you cut me off.
Anyways, Riley will tell the rest of the story.
Nope, I won't. Jake will.
Hey, Sai, how about you tell the story?
Yes, what the frick?
I got you.
Okay,
So
shut up. Nobody
I
wants to
was
hear your
there.
side.
I started
Nobody
this
wants to hear.
fire, and
Nobody wants to
everybody
hear you
cheered.
talk. Sorry, shut up.
So guys, we had a oil fire, okay?
Yeah.
In a little pot.
What's an oil
Pan.
fire?
Pot.
Pots.
What's an oil fire?
It's Jake. Pots.
Pots, pans.
Pans.
Oh, that's
See?
a different story. We can't go into that.
Anyways, we had it on the ground, and then this guy named Kyle, okay? He's not the
He's an
smartest man in the
idiot.
bunch.
So he's my nephew, and I don't claim
He's
him
my
as my nephew
nephew?
as much as I can help.
He's my nephew. Okay, and he's
And-
pretty dumb.
Bro, I'm gonna not say anything anymore.
Anyways,
okay.
This guy named Kyle, he doesn't have a brain. I don't think. Never seen him before. And
True. That's how it works.
Then he just walks up to the fire, right? And he's got a water bottle, and he's like, "We need to put the fire out because like it's a fire, and it's like literally 3 a.m."
It
I
was
don't think
only
it was
12.
3 a.m.
It was only 12.
You don't put water on an oil fire.
Hey, shut up! That was so spoilers.
gosh.
Sai just said that you put water on an oil fire.
That's what Kyle thought, anyways.
Yeah,
No, guys,
that
I was
Kyle-
He
leading.
must have been
Kyle
calling
put-
Sai at the
Kyle
time.
put the water on the oil fire, and it blew up, and it almost
Understatement.
burnt the lights. And
Spell it
Bro,
back.
and so me and Jake ran
and then
away.
we started laughing,
Yeah, and then dude
and me and Riley were gone.
but
and
somehow lost
Landon
all my
was
arm
crunching
hair on the left
pretzels
side.
with a cup.
So he
I was
just-
playing Fortnite.
Landon was just in the firing range,
He
basically.
was just there.
The fire was literally 4 feet away from Landon. He was just crunching pretzels, ready for the Oreos. And then Kyle,
What
Kyle
the
just
heck?
dumps the cold water over the oil fire, and it just explodes. And it goes higher than like 10 feet. So it was like, I couldn't remember like how much we like estimated the lights were up, but it went higher than that, and like it went probably about 10 feet wide, and so it was probably like 15 by 10, and
That's like how I'm built.
and so me and Jake, like, in the video, I don't think because I got it all on video, and I don't think it was on purpose that I was walking away, but right as I see him go to pour it, I was starting to walk away, and I see the water hit the fire, and I'm talking about instantly. There is a spark. Me and Jake bolted. We were gone. The fire literally spread and got big so fast that it literally
the
burnt
heck?
all the arm hair off on my left side of my arm, like the top of your arm, whatever. All the arm hair just, it's still not that all the way there. Like it's there on my right side, it's gone on the left. It is just gone,
What the heck?
and it smelled and everything like that. And so we come back and like, cause me and Jake ran probably about 40 feet away from the like wherever the campsite spot was. We just ran off into the woods, and we run back, and bro, we were laughing on the way that way and laughing on the way back. And so like we basically all just fell on the ground rolling around like laughing. I actually, if I could post it, I might try to find a way to link it or whatever. But yeah, that was a story about how we actually almost died and how I lost all my arm hair on my left
All right,
side.
another real story. So
Story house. Kyle's an idiot.
true. We should just make this podcast roasting Kyle and how's
Yo,
all the
shout out
stupid stuff he
Kyle.
does.
He's an idiot. My
He's
favorite
pretty
Mexican.
dumb. Okay, to clarify, he's not Mexican, and that's racist. And you shouldn't say that, and that's offensive. And
I
you
said
should
he was
know
my
better.
favorite.
You can't have favorite race.
That's not racist.
Oh, okay.
He was my favorite.
You're so stupid.
I'm
Okay,
disliking
guys,
this
was
podcast.
that,
It's weird.
was that a good video? Good story? Please give us confirmation and give us affirmation that we did a good job. And this is the worst live stream and podcast I've ever been in, but it will work. And
Being
we take
chilling.
those.
So
We
am
take
I ending it?
those. Nah, bro,
What?
you
Why
ain't.
are we
Now we're
ending it?
going on
Oh, I
to
thought
the
that's what I
next,
wanted to
more
do. Oh.
important conversation.
Go. Somebody, I don't really
Okay.
care. I'm just kind of.
And that's cereal, okay?
All
And cereal's
right.
really important.
No, Sai, you were kind of doing some. You had some trash subjects.
Bro,
my
Sai
man,
has
but
the
now-
worst
now
cereal
you're
taste.
doing good. You're doing
Bro,
good.
okay,
I
can we?
like this
You see
subject.
Bro,
that?
Sai has the
Wait,
worst
wait,
cereal
I just wanted
taste.
to declare.
I
Sai's
declare.
an idiot.
Sai's an idiot. Yeah,
No,
he
no,
has the
no.
worst cereal taste, and he's an
So-
idiot.
No, it's my turn to talk, okay?
He likes rice checks.
Cereal. No, you can't spoil.
Just did.
Fellas, cereal, am I right?
Fellas.
Fellas, cereal, okay? The most bussin' sheesh moment of the day is when you pull yourself a box of those crunchy O's. You know what I'm saying? So, but the most important question is, are you gonna have Frosted Flakes? Or are you gonna have Fruit Loops?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Or are you gonna have a good cereal like chocolate peanut butter checks? Only intellectuals will understand. See, this is my sister, and she's spitting straight facts here. I am a cereal connoisseur.
Hey,
okay, I went to
Beth-
the French art
Beth Ikes.
of cereal. Hey, it's young now. Could you read, idiot?
That's
But
Beth Ikes.
easily, my favorite
Young
cereal
Beth Ikes.
is
Sai is not an expertise
the
at cereal.
chocolate peanut butter checks that
You hear
is
that?
sold at
He's not
Dollar
good.
General.
It's sold
at
at Dollar
Chef's
General.
Sponsor.
It's not good.
It is the most goodest
It's not good.
cereal of the mwah
literally not
French
good.
kiss. Okay, you know what? Give us your favorite cereal, Jake.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Why?
You can't go wrong with it.
Because
can
you
eat it
just go
dry,
with the flow.
you can eat it
'cause
with
you
milk.
just want the popular opinion.
You can eat it, and then the cinnamon is good. Like
The cinnamon?
the cereal
Allergic to cinnamon.
is just perfect. The cinnamon, like I don't care. It's the best freaking cereal in the game.
Riley does not have a lot to say about this subject. Huh?
Nope, I went and got food. That's why I was gone.
You got some cereal? Listen, I want to hear any incorrect opinions about this popularity cringe contest of cinnamon
Look,
toast.
Becky
Crunch,
is right.
It's
But
literally.
Madison agrees too
okay?
about like who-
Wrong.
Yeah, the rankings is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes. The best two cereals.
Alright, so number two.
Nah. This
Frosted
is
Flakes.
It could
wrong.
easily be number one. Frosted Flakes.
I
go.
don't know about I don't know about Frost.
No,
Chocolate
Up
in
peanut
here.
butter checks, bro. I'm telling you, they're the best,
Oh,
bro. They're the
What is
best.
my second favorite?
Chocolate checks.
I'd be liking some Cap'n Crunch. You ain't gonna cap.
Bro, Captain Crunch hurts the roof of my mouth. I
I
can't
don't
eat
care.
it.
You're just a weakling.
No,
not
no,
like
it's
that
because
great, but it's
I'm
not
a
terrible.
French connoisseur
Fruity
of
Pebbles is
cereal.
better than Captain Crunch.
Fruity Pebbles is kind of good though. Let's talk about Fruity Pebbles
I think
for a
it.
second.
I think it's Cinnamon
Fruity
Toast
Pebbles
Crunch,
or Chocolate
Frosted
Pebbles?
Flakes, and Fruity Pebbles. Best three.
Do you go Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs or
Fruity Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles.
Dude, I think Madsen has the best opinion on cereal ever.
Nope, she's wrong. Okay. She doesn't even eat cereal. I mean, this girl, she drinks
Without the
vanilla
berries, what kind of?
skim almond milk, cringe 2%. Okay. We in the
Oh, now we're going to
cereal
milk,
club,
huh? Now we're going to milk.
whole milk
Yep.
all the way.
I eat my cereal with chocolate milk.
Honestly, I
What?
respect that.
With
You're a
what-
man
with,
for that. Okay.
With what cereal though?
Any cereal.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
I respect it.
Dude,
I
I
don't
do
even miss
that.
it.
Dude, I do that at the hotels, bro.
Wait, what kind of chocolate milk? We talking Borden or we talking about
Borden.
quality,
100%.
man?
Borden.
Okay. I
Did you just say
respect you.
Borden wasn't good?
No. Oh, no.
Oh,
I
Nesquik's
was
pretty
making
good.
sure. Bro, can we just take a second to disrespect all the lactose intolerant people and how cringe they are
I'm
that
lactose
they can't drink
intolerant.
milk?
I think they're just babies.
Exactly.
I'm lactose
True.
intolerant, and I
That's
just
my
had
take.
you know those little, you know those tiny little cups of ice
I have
cream.
stomach cramps too. Like,
Bro, you know
what?
those tiny little cups of ice cream? Do you know those
Yeah, I
tiny?
do, actually.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had 8 of those today, and a bowl of cereal, and I'm lactose intolerant. I've been in the bathroom all day. I don't care. Delicious lifestyle.
See, Riley is a cool lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Listen, Jake, you can't have an opinion on milk, Mr. My Favorite's almond milk cringe.
I never said that was my favorite. I said
Skim.
almond milk was balsam.
What?
It's busted, dude.
Listen, that is an incorrect and nasty opinion. That's like trying to say goat's milk is better than cow's milk. It's just wrong. It's just not right.
Sorry.
That's
Listen,
wrong. You like
How
rice
do you
checks?
milk it? How do you milk an almond, bro? Answer me that. It's black magic. It's of the devil. That's, you know what? Can we? It's part of the Illuminati.
How do you milk chocolate? Like, I don't freaking know.
You get brown cows, stupid.
How do you milk strawberries?
That's a different conversation. Okay? What the heck? I don't even know what that is. Okay? Like, what the heck?
Bro, obviously know how to milk strawberries.
Who's a strawberry?
I'm a strawberry.
Jake's-
Mom's a strawberry.
Whoa.
Okay.
Listen, guys.
Word.
Listen. Let's just get to the meat of the subject here. That we can all agree
Cereal.
that Lucky Charms is a good cereal, right?
Facts.
Okay.
Lucky
So-
Charms slaps.
so
you don't
I-
like it?
no, no, no.
Nah, Jake.
No,
Jake,
no,
let me
guys,
live in with
guys,
you.
Yeah, talk.
shut up.
Let
Let me,
shut up.
let me do my opinion.
Yep, do it.
Lucky Charms is good, but it annoys the frick
Yeah,
out of me
because you
I have
only
to
go
eat
for
everything.
marshmallows.
I
Yeah.
have to eat everything before the marshmallows, and I have to pick them all out. And at the end, it's bussin' because
Bro,
I
it's
love
not
marshmallows.
It's
Bro,
not the
but-
Lucky Charms
you
fault that
can't-
you're weird, bro.
But Jake, you can't say that it isn't worth buying the cereal just to eat that. Like
I
it's
would
so.
buy the cereal.
Whoa.
If there's some in the pantry, like next to some Captain Crunch or some Fruity Pebbles, I'm not picking it.
Okay, guys, what about some Cocoa Puffs? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can
Nah.
go cuckoo for some Cocoa Puffs
Yeah,
sometimes.
but
You know what I'm
they're
saying?
not bad. And you get chocolate milk after. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, that's the best part. And you
Holy
gotta,
crap.
involve
I've
that.
had them for so long. Like that's all we used to eat. But we used to eat off-brand kind.
Bro, I don't want to hear about it. My mom still has like a
Oh my
500
gosh,
pieces of
we've heard it
Cinnamon Toast
before.
Crunch. They have it, and they need to know my
Guys,
pain.
that's
Of
why
when you
Sai
wake up
doesn't
every
like it.
morning for Cereal Toast Crunch, it gets you depressed, okay?
That's
All you
what-
want is like a
that's-
sweet flavor of chocolate checks. It's light, it's airy, the chocolate goodness, with that 2%
Are we
creamy
running ads
milk.
now?
Don't need ads.
Delicious.
Oh, that's my Spotify. Okay, I'm gonna close
I can do a
Spotify.
Spotify ad real quick.
Can we get a? That's our long ad for.
Can we get a pog
Peanut
chant
butter
for
trucks.
how cool this stream is?
True.
Stream?
Can we also? Can we? You know what? Polls. Poll time. Listen, we gotta do poll. Either
Oh,
what is
poll
what
the
is
names.
what is the Mount Rushmore of cereals? It's gotta be
The mouse.
Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, Fruity
Don't
Pebbles.
you, if you put checks up there, you're gay.
No. Listen. Chex is just for those educated
Oops.
people that have like correct opinions. But I understand it's not on the Mount Rushmore of cereal. Okay, so we get
You're
listen.
chaotic.
So we gotta go with either what did I say? Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, I guess you put that out there. It's not even like it's like not even mid. Dude.
And then Lucky Charms. And then Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, it's too late. I already sent the poll. I'm faster than you.
What the heck? Who in the heck is knocking on my heckin' door? Yes?
You did not just say frosted mini wheats. No way. We have a frosted mini wheats.
No,
Like,
no,
you sound like Zach
no,
and
no.
Ben.
That is wrong. That is an incorrect
Oh my
opinion, and it's
gosh.
wrong.
Everybody said
Bro.
toasty.
No, it's just one vote, okay? I don't want to hear that cringe.
That's everybody.
No, it's not. We have
Painful.
at least 8 people right now.
In poll.
If you guys don't vote, out of all of these
Yep.
suggestions, give me Lucky Charms, bro. I'm sorry. I'd rather sit down and eat Lucky Charms than I would Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch,
I'm taking
or
frosted.
Toasty Roasty.
Taking frosted.
Listen, Frosted Flakes, when you get them like right out of the box, is good. After it sits there for 5 minutes, it's over.
Yep.
The quality
Why do you eat the
is
cereal
over.
when you pour it? And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Lucky Charms.
Yeah, but we have
entrepreneur
2
here,
votes on
intellectual.
Toasty. We
Nah,
have
nah,
2
but
votes
there's only
on
3
Toasty.
votes, okay? There's 8 people to chat, and if they don't pick with, their own
But where is Seth
opinion
at? I
I'm
know
sure
he
is
will agree
intellect-
with me on this.
Nah. We do not want Seth in this live stream.
I
okay?
do.
We have to dog him because we gave
Nah.
him too much praise
Seth,
last time.
I want you in here. Don't worry.
That's fat.
Seth is a
Yes.
big dummy unless he picks
What
Lucky
the-
Charms, and then we'll talk about better for him.
Seth, you're not
Okay.
dumb. You're just a little bit on the hefty side.
Bo, listen.
Only Seth won.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
we get it.
It's
Y'all have
correct.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch so many times. And I still had them. Like, I really don't
Listen,
care.
All
It's
I know is
still
that
the best
whoever
cereal.
didn't vote is kind of making me cringe. Okay. If
You're
you're
making
listening
me
to this right
cringe.
now and you didn't vote, you're like one of those people who, you know what? I won't even say.
You're a Frosted Flakes enjoyer if you don't vote.
True.
Yep. Don't
Honestly,
vote,
true.
honestly.
That's a Mugs moment if you ask me.
Oh, Jake, you realize you just lost if you do that because that gives four flipping
Oh,
votes
heck.
on frosted.
Don't vote if you're voting for other.
Nope,
All right, I
too
think we
late.
gotta stop the. We gotta recount. We want to recount, bro. This is ridiculous. We need to get an intellectual in here who agrees with me that checks. Listen, bro. Pretty good. Listen, we need
Yeah,
to get my
Becky
coworker
likes Raisin
Scott in
Bran.
here. What in the no? Can we
There's
get
new
a
cereal called
permaban
Bran.
up in here? You're really trying to tell me that you like
Bran.
not even Raisin Bran, but the Great Value Raisin Bran? You're out of your mind.
Oh,
Somebody
somebody
voted
voted
for Frosted
Frosted.
Flakes? That's so cringe.
Let's go.
That's actually so incredibly cringe that you would just do that right now.
Frosted's superior.
No way, bro. There ain't no way. Don't you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch better than Frosted Flakes anyway? Why are you
true.
part of the Frosted gang if you're voting Toast?
Riley's all over Frosted gang
What
up in
the
here.
heck? Like, yo. Yeah, that's what all the other girls say, Becky. It's okay.
No, Becky. You're like all the other girls. You're a basic white girl.
Yep.
You like going to the mall and shopping and
I like going to the
makeup
mall and shopping.
and girl things. Actually, I do too. I won't even cap.
Just kidding, I don't. You're weird.
What's the mall?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you know what? We gotta stop. We gotta stop the vote. I
In the
think.
poll,
Everybody's
Toasty
being cringe.
wins. You don't even like. You can't win against me. Look
To
at
be
that.
fair, my suggestion wasn't up there, and if it was, who knows? It could have
Wait.
won. You don't know that. All I know is that Captain Crunch was 0. I do
Yep,
agree with.
so
I had to
I
put
agree,
something in
I
last. I
agree.
put Captain
Thank
Crunch.
goodness, Captain Crunch is trash.
I never said it was my favorite, but it's good.
Even though there is a peanut butter Captain Crunch that I had, and that's pretty good. But that's not on the list. Bro. Can we talk about Crave for a second, though? Crave is pretty good. Have you guys have Crave?
Crave ain't bad. Crave ain't bad. I
When
like me some Crave.
When Crave first came out, they came out with a Crave and a double chocolate Crave. And the double chocolate Crave was so much better, and now it's discontinued.
I don't think.
Yes. No, it's discontinued. I looked it up. Because Kyle was doubting me. He doubted my power of the all-knowing cereal. Like, you can't doubt my power. Captain Crunch is safe. That's wrong. But, no, it's a thing.
Madison's on track, bro.
No, wrong.
Bro, all right.
I wouldn't
So-
put it second, but I do like me some Cap Crunch.
Right. So I'm thinking for next podcast, I have an idea. We
Actually,
explain the Infinite Hotel.
I was really about to say that. All right, we got 15 minutes, guys. Infinite Hotel. Okay, you with me? So,
Becky, did I ever say this was a deep conversation?
yeah, Becky, this is the most shallow conversation of my life. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear
Becky,
your opinion.
Shallow.
Listen,
You're shallow.
What the heck?
Becky is
does
shallow.
it look like it's Saturday? No. This is obviously wasn't going to be the best one because we said
All right,
Saturdays.
why are they talking about honeycombs right now?
Listen,
Okay.
you can't
Don't even-
expect quality from us right now at 9:45 p.m. on a Friday after
Talking
I
about
go to
freaking
work,
the
okay?
best
cereal.
quality.
Like,
so
Like, what the heck?
the best quality.
always
time.
quality.
People's quality that they need is so high nowadays. Back in my day, you could satisfy somebody with a rock and a stick. You know, I wish you could go back to those times.
I wish I could beat you with a rock and a stick.
What's stopping
them
you?
together.
Yeah, because I'm stronger than you, stupid.
No, because
Couldn't
you're
do
over
it
there.
anyway.
Bro, didn't you literally
You know what?
wrestle
That's a
and
fair
you
point.
lost side?
Nope, didn't happen. Didn't happen, wasn't there.
Madison loves Y. It's kind of weird.
She loves the search for the question, you know what I'm saying? It's deep, it's like philosophical. I love why. And if you reverse it, it's why I love. Think about that.
No, it's Y love I.
Yeah, why love I, not why I love. What the?
No.
What reverse
I was
is
gonna-
that?
It's reverse if you only reverse 2 words, which is even deeper if you think about it. Because why would you reverse the whole thing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, why? Get it? Get it? Because I said get it.
exactly, bro. You gotta put why at the front instead of the back. When people put why on the back of the conversation, it's like why? Put why at the front and everything else just makes sense. Like
Yeah.
why I love instead of I love why. Or why this is some really deep conversation instead of this is some really deep conversation. Why? You know what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying. You
Crave is the
understand.
best cereal.
Crave is pretty good, bro.
Disagree.
That's my brother, by the way. That's Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I
Anyway,
disagree.
Infinite Hotel, guys. Okay.
Sorry.
So if
I
you
said
got
no.
an Infinite
We're
Hotel,
not gonna finish this in 10 minutes.
yes, we will. It's an easy conversation, guys. Relax. If you have an
It's not.
Infinite Hotel with
So
an
have you
infinite
watched the
amount of
video?
space,
Have you watched the video?
No, because they
no,
make.
but I think
I
I get
have
it.
watched the video, but
No.
they make like a billion freaking like things that make it not work. Like they literally make
Okay.
situations to make it not work.
I think I understand it though.
They're like, oh, what if these guys had these names and these guys had these names and these guys had these numbers on their doors just so it won't work? Like we're trying to make it not work.
No,
But if it
but
was
I think-
normal,
Well,
then it
because-
would work.
Well, because in a hotel you have to have your name and everything written down on the thing. And if there
No,
was
but
this,
if it was
Yes,
just a
but-
normal infinite hotel, it would work.
Right, but how would
Like
the
you-
staff keep track, right? If Mrs. John, okay, you know, what, let's start from the beginning here.
He explained how it
No,
would
no, no,
work,
no,
and
no,
then
no,
he
no, no,
added
you
an infinite
stop.
amount of buses with an
Stop
infinite
the
amount of people and
slander.
infinite.
You're
Then he started-
slandering his name.
Then
okay?
he started freaking explaining how, the bus seats, oh, you can do it by the bus seats, and then there's an
Yeah.
infinite amount of buses,
Plus-
oh, you have to do all this and this. This guy's
No,
weird.
we gotta start with the premise, okay? So you have an infinite hotel, right?
Oh, I agree. Honey Bunches of Oats is way up there.
On a bunch of oats, it's pretty good. It's
Like,
underrated.
with
cereal, actually.
strawberries, I don't even know about that.
That sounds kind of good though. Anyway, so you have an infinite hotel, right? And
I'm going P.
it can fill an infinite amount of people.
Yep.
And that was too much information, Jake. What the heck? You're supposed
What
to
the heck? I'm
Okay,
Shut
you're
up.
not supposed to be that open with these people. Gosh.
Okay, so how it works is there's an infinite hotel
My choice.
and there's an infinite amount of people, and the objective is to fill the hotel with the infinite rooms with the infinite amount of people that are trying to get in. So the task is trying to figure out how to do it while filling every room. But there'll always be another person to fill it with, but it'll always be full. So the whole premise is there kind of is no right or wrong, and you kind of just have
Well-
to decide for yourself whether.
Right. So let's say that you have people coming in this infinite hotel one by one, and there is no end to this infinite amount of people. And so the first person, that's easy, right? The first person comes in and they're at number 1. But then the first person has to move over to the number 2 when the second person comes in.
Because they instead of the I don't know why they don't just get out and move. I guess because at some point you would have to go so far.
Exactly. So, with that being said, let's just say that the infinite hotel now has infinite amount of people, but people are still coming in. And the staff of the hotel, they can't keep having rooms for people because when somebody comes in, somebody's always left outside. So they go into the first room and then the first goes into the second. And so then there's always somebody about walking the halls, and if it gets to the point where it gets full with this infinite amount of people because they
What's up,
can't
Maddie?
keep up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now the flat earth.
Anyways,
Okay.
infinite hotel fits infinite people. It just makes sense. If you're weird like that guy, don't get me wrong, that guy's a freaking genius, but he made way too many
Listen, bro,
possibilities
it
to make it
doesn't
not work.
fit.
He wasn't
There's
the one
always
who made
going to
the
be one
possibilities, it
more
was the guy who
person.
did the infinite hotel and explained it to him.
Listen, bro. There will always be one more person than there will be rooms. Okay, and if you just don't get that, you're just not an intellectual. I don't know what to tell you.
You're pretty
Because-
dumb, Sai.
Because that person who comes in, it fits that person, but it doesn't fit the person out the door
But
until
there's
that
enough
person
rooms
walks
for 'em.
in. But there's not enough room for all the people lining up because they don't have rooms yet until they walk in, and then there's rooms, but only for the people in the hotel.
No, what if it's
which is
just an
infinite.
hotel? There's a
But it
hotel
is
that's
infinite. But
It
let's
doesn't
just
build
say-
rooms or anything.
Okay,
It's just
okay, okay,
already
okay,
infinite.
okay. Let's just say that the hotel has one room when there's one person, and then 2 rooms when there's 2
No,
people,
that's where you go wrong.
and then there's an infinite
You
amount of
start
people
making
come
you
in.
start making weird situations.
No,
Like,
I'm
oh, let's
making
build
a
a room. Let's
situation.
build a room when a guy goes in. No, there's already infinite rooms and infinite people. They just go in the room.
Okay,
Boom,
but
It is
then,
like
done.
that.
Don't
No, even
add
in the video it
physics.
showed that. Even in the video it zoomed through the hallways and then it just stopped because there was too
Yeah,
many rooms.
exactly. He started making things. If
but
you don't
then
make
even
anything,
then it would never get full because then it would go up.
Well, because
high and
you
be
have
too
to be able
wide.
to stretch every possibility, otherwise it can't be right or wrong.
well, you're
because-
okay. So you're breaking physics to make an infinite hotel. Then you're adding physics
well,
by
infinity
you
in
have to
itself
make
is
Okay,
the
kind
room.
of
okay,
breaking
okay.
physics.
Okay. So
Yeah, so
let's
you're
start off
breaking
with an
physics
infinite
and then
hotel.
applying physics.
Well, let's think about this. So you start off with an infinite hotel, right? It's already there. But the people are not already there, correct?
No, you just put the people in there.
But okay, now let's just think about it infinities, right? So infinite, that means it can go all the way up, but it can also mean that it infinitely goes down, correct? Like a circle. Like for a circle that has no starting, it has no end. It just goes and goes and goes and goes.
That's what
It would be the
infinite
same-
is.
So it's the same thing as like infinity, right? It just goes and goes and goes and goes, whether it's up or down, right? But
Yes.
with the people, there is a down, there is a starting point, and it starts with 1, which automatically, inherently makes the people, there's less people. Even if there's an infinite amount of people, there's less, it is a less infinite than the infinite hotel. Because the infinite hotel, there is no beginning and there is no end, versus the infinite amount of people, there is a beginning, and there might be a lot of people going on for infinity, but there is a beginning. There is a point in time, and an objective point, which means that it is a smaller infinite than the infinite hotel.
No, because the infinite hotel has the first room. That's the same thing as one person.
Well, no, because we're going
Right,
off the
everything has to
assumption that it
start.
was just-
Yeah.
well, but we were assuming that the hotel just was boom there.
Okay, then assume, oh, boom, the people are already in their rooms.
Well, then what's the point of having people come in and out? If we're just gonna be like, boom, they're already in the room. We're trying to make this interesting. Because then you could just be
Exactly.
like,
You're trying to freaking add something to make it
Yes!
wrong.
I'm adding
If
a
you just had an
variable.
infinite hotel,
And
and,
it was
amount of
full with
people, and they
infinite
were just
people
in
and
there,
nobody else was coming in, then that's a boring
then
conversation.
boom, infinite
But if
hotel
you're
fits
trying-
infinite people.
But if you're trying to fill an infinite hotel with an infinite amount of people,
That's different.
That's
You can't
different.
say an infinite
That's
hotel
what-
can't fit an infinite amount of people.
but you can't fill an infinite hotel with an infinite amount of people.
Yes, you can. Boom, it's filled. Frick
No,
it.
but you can't if it started out like that. But it can't start out like that.
So
You
wait,
have
why
to
not?
fill
Now
it.
How do
you're breaking physics because that's not how that works even.
Well, infinite hotel. We're already breaking.
That's what I
Oh
was saying.
my
So there is no physics applied. So that's why touching it.
No, y'all are starting to add physics by saying, oh, they have to walk in and get in their hotel room. That's physics. I'm saying no physics at all. You just put them in their freaking room.
Yes, but that's
and then
not
boom,
fun.
you have them in the room. What else you want?
Yes.
It fits.
But that's not but you're not answering the question. The question is how do you fill the hotel? Like it starts out as empty and you have to fill it. Now if it started out full, then you don't have to fill it. But the question is how do you fill the infinite hotel? And you can't.
That actually is the question.
You can't fill an infinite hotel with an infinite amount of people. You can't.
Unless you just say it's filled.
Yeah, yes, but that's not the question. The question is how do you do it? Or can you do it? And I think the answer is no.
By using physics? No.
Well then, the whole point is being able to solve it.
Exactly.
The whole point of the conversation is to try to find a way around it because you're trying to solve how to fill it the entire thing up, not just make it work.
Right, because
Because easily you could just say, yeah,
I'm
infinite
saying
can fit
it-
infinite.
I'm saying it works.
Yeah, but okay, let's
The
take
whole-
it from the staff
Are we
point of
going-
view, right?
Now there's a staff? What is an infinite amount of staff? Where
Yes,
are they?
we get
Where
it,
are they
dude.
living?
They're living.
There's
They're
not an
just
infinite amount of
living on the
staff. There's
freaking
literally
couches? Oh, there's an
no.
infinite amount of couches
Literally,
now.
the original thing is literally there is a hotel that is infinite, and there is one
If we're
worker
going by the
that
video,
that
you can work the video. I've watched the video. He starts adding stuff to make it not work, and adding physics to certain places just to make it not work.
What? But you're not answering my question. Is how do you fill the infinite hotel? If you have an infinite amount of people and you're trying to fill this infinite hotel, can you?
We take infinity.
Right,
so,
but it
it's so saying you
but-
could never fill it
it would never be done because there would
because
have
there
to
is
be a
always
point.
still another room
Right,
to fill, so you actually can't fill it.
right, and so that means that one infinite is a bigger infinite. But if you have now, here's another question: if you have an infinite that's bigger than another infinite, then does that even make it infinite? What is infinity? Like just because you can get
Because-
a bigger infinity than another does that mean that the smaller infinity is non-existent, or is there just bigger values of infinite?
I mean, I feel like there could be bigger infinites, but all I know is that the hotel cannot be filled.
Could be.
See, that's an interesting question.
No, that's false. You can fill the infinite hotel. Or it can be there.
Okay, how?
There can be an infinite hotel.
No,
with an
okay, so
infinite
here,
amount of people.
okay, so
Yes,
here.
from your point of
No,
view,
no, okay,
say
here.
it like
This
that.
is how the infinite hotel can be filled, but you can't fill it because you can't do it like you can't like process how it would happen.
Okay.
But it could start like that
It
where
can
it's
be filled,
yes, it
but
can be
can't
filled. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So
I
there's
can
two
agree
different
with
sides
that.
to it because
Yes,
Jake
but it
no
can't be filled.
yeah. So Jake's saying like it could just be full, and yes, it's true because
Yes.
then the room, every single room will be full with every single infinite person with every single
Yes.
infinite room, which makes sense. But when you're
Yes.
trying to actually fill the rooms one by one by one by one in infinity, you can't because there'll always be another room to fill.
Correct.
Yeah, you can't.
Exactly. That
I
was the
already said you couldn't.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. But to now go on to my other question was, if you have a bigger amount of infinity, right? Does that make that bigger infinity actually infinity and the smaller infinity finite? Or are they both infinite?
No, it's not finite though, because it's still infinite.
Yes.
They're both infinite.
Right. I think I. But then you would be like, okay, but one started earlier. But if one started earlier, then that means there was a point in time, which means it's not truly infinite.
Okay, but
No, the point of infinity is not that there's no start and no end. It's literally that there's no end.
Well,
Because you can get to heaven, and that's where you start, but you can never ends, and that's infinity.
right, and well, I'm trying to think about it, right? Because
The whole point of infinity is that it does not end, not that it starts and ends.
right, but I feel like if you have a bigger infinity is one that doesn't start or end, like we were talking about with the hotel, right?
So then
Where
it's
it doesn't.
just basically God, because God's the only thing that never started, never ended.
Right, and well, for numbers, that you can say that that's not a start and not an end. You could say 0 is a starting and ending point, but I don't think so, because you can go infinitely in both directions, right? And I think that's a bigger infinity than if you started at 0 going all the way up, right? Because you're missing half. That if you just counted up, that is less than half
wait.
infinity than if you went both directions. even
sorry,
though the
I lost like half your conversation. So you're saying if one infinity started at 1 and one started at 0, then the one at 1 is
No.
smaller.
Okay, let me explain a little bit better. So, let's say theoretically we start at 0, right? And if infinity is the exact same size as all other infinities, right? Because it's infinite. But I don't know if I agree with that, because if you start at 0 and make your way up to 1 and then to 2 and then to 3 into infinity, that is half the infinite than if you did 0 and then -1 and +1 and then -2 and +2.
But how do you even
They're
express
both-
that to make sense? Because that doesn't even make sense. I mean, obviously there would be no start, and what you're saying is basically what you're saying. There's just no start. But
Right,
No,
'cause
no,
there
no,
is
no. Sorry, no, it wouldn't be bigger because it's still just infinite. You'd still go on forever. It doesn't matter
But
how many
it's half.
variables. Doesn't mean how many variables you have if it's infinite.
Okay, let's say infinity. Let's say positive infinity is x, right?
see, that
If
doesn't
it
make
goes
sense.
on forever, it's infinite.
You can't explain what you're thinking. It's impossible.
No,
literally-
I got what he was thinking.
Oh, I know.
Like,
I'm just.
But
I'm
I-
saying you can't
but
like
I
put it into
disagree.
a way for it to make sense. Even
Because
now,
like
it doesn't.
I understand where it's coming from is like, it's infinite, but it's half the infinity than the other infinity. The other infinity is literally 2 times more infinite than the other infinity, than if you just went positive or just went negative. But if you do both, where you're infinitely going in the negative and into the positive, that is double the size than if you just did 1, right?
But how do you go into the negative for it to be infinite?
Well, I'm just talking about numbers. We're
Yeah.
just talking about numbers, right? And so if I counted
Okay.
up
Putting it
for
in
infinity,
perspective.
So you're saying
Right.
like infinite 0
Like, just
to
think of it as
infinity
a line.
is bigger than infinite negative to infinite positive. You're saying that's bigger than infinite
I think
0 to-
infinity, I'm thinking it as more of a line, right? And if you're starting the line at 0, counting positive, the line is going only to the right, right? You're drawing it
But
only to the
if you
right.
think about it, it's not necessarily bigger. It's just more ahead in time.
Or you could say it's going more quickly, right? But adding time into it inherently makes it finite, because time it gives a point to things, and infinity isn't supposed to have a point, right? There isn't supposed to be a spot that you can like grasp, if that makes sense, right? Because I understand, but the infinity I'm talking about will always be 2 times ahead than the other infinity. It's always 2 times bigger, right? Because if you're only counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, instead of drawing a line in both directions at
See-
once, right? Starting at 0 and then going in both directions, then starting at 0 and only going 1, they're both infinite, but one infinity is double the amount. And it will always be double the amount forever.
So I know, but the infinity could just never reach the other infinity, like the bigger infinity, right? But it doesn't make it not. It doesn't make
agree.
it smaller. It just will never reach it.
Well, I think it inherently is smaller, but I also don't think that it's not
Maybe.
infinite. I think that it's infinite, but it's smaller.
Hey, no. So it would be smaller at the point in time, like if you're like saying.
So like this only works with numbers because nothing else can make sense with this.
Well, yeah, numbers is the only way to
the
like
only way. Yeah.
grasp it.
Well,
yeah,
I see what you're saying, but there's no other way because there's no other time like sense because time in itself is like a start and finish, and so infinity breaks that. There is no start, no finish. Well, there could be a start, but what I'm saying is there's no other kind of time, so there's nothing else that's equal to time, kind of thing.
Okay,
So-
I think here. Let me think about this too. So I think that you can have infinity starting at 0, right?
Yeah. Uh huh.
0 and 1, and that's a point, right? But if you have that in both directions, right? Let's just say, okay, let's say you start counting at -3, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's more. You know what I'm saying? Than if you started at 0, because you counted more times. 1, 2, 3 is just 3 times, where -3, -2, that's 6 times, right? And you're both. One of them has a point, a starting point,
Yeah.
0. But let's say it's working from infinity back to 0. Let's work it backward, right?
Mm-hmm.
And theoretically, it takes an infinite amount of time
It
to
would
get
still
to
get
0.
there in the same
But
time.
it would get there right at the same time, and then it would move past each other, right?
Yep.
Because then the +1 would go to 0, then go to -1, and then it would loop in a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I see what you're saying.
And that to me is bigger than if you went to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just went to the right,
Well-
because you'd never go back. You could never come
Yes,
back.
but I just don't. I don't feel like it could be bigger because the potential's the same.
The potential is the same. I agree.
Yeah, but what makes something bigger is think about this. 5 is from 0 to 5, and it can never go further than 5. So 6 is bigger because 0 can go to 6, and 5 will never get to 6. But with infinity will get past 1,000, right?
Yeah,
Because it'll
maybe.
go further than that.
Whoa.
But the other infinity, right, the smaller one, can still get to 1,000 and keep going. It'll just never be the same spot.
Right.
So
I
I feel
agree
like there
with
can be
you.
no bigger, smaller system.
But but to combat that, I would say, well, I'm 19 and you're 16,
Mm-hmm.
and you
No, but you'll die
theoretically,
at some
unless you
point.
die. Right. But
So-
let's leave that out of picture right now. Theoretically, if you don't die, you'll get up to 19, but that doesn't make us the same age. Even though, again, barring death, you will get to 19. And what I'm saying is, even though infinity, let's just say, it gets to 1,000.
Yep.
Even though it will without a doubt for sure 1 trillion% get to 2,000. It's not there yet, but
Mm-hmm.
if you got to 1,000 in both the positive and the negative, you are at 2,000, and that is bigger. It is, but it doesn't make the 1,000 going up to 2,000 not infinite. But I do think that it does make it less infinite. It is a lesser infinite, and if you went in both directions, that is a greater infinite. But but both are infinite. That's what I think. I've never thought about that before, but
Yeah.
that seems to make sense.
And so it's funny because now that I think about this, you can actually scale that between us and God, right? Because God never started,
Yeah.
never end. So that's the bigger infinite, like you're
Yeah.
saying. So if you're trying to put that in a
Yes.
real life scale,
Mhm.
we're the smaller infinite because we started, and we won't end because we could potentially reach the point that how much time God will be on since we were born.
Yes.
Be,
Yes.
like, like be there. We could reach that point, but we never will because it'll always be a step ahead. But that
Yes.
but that will still involve time. So that it's like so weird to work around because time's actually a
It's
thing.
weird because time.
Because you
right,
can't
time
not involve it.
exists.
You can't not involve it. And so
Right.
there is no other system that is like time that can involve infinity, because numbers isn't the same as time, because time like time is bigger than numbers, obviously, because we just explained
Right.
that the infinity because one infinity and time can be bigger than the other infinity. So
Mhm.
in itself time will still there's just if there was another system that involved time like that was as like
Right.
valuable
Time-
and big as time was, then it would be different.
Right, time limits you, right? To where, in the sense of, you couldn't make the infinity more greater than the other infinity, because time
Yeah.
limits you. You can only be at 1,000 until 1 second passes, then you can be at 1,001. But yeah, that's a great way to put it, because God, he has no beginning and has no end, so he is that bigger infinite. But then, like you said, we were born, and at some point, we're going to be alive as long as God was at the
some
point we
point,
were
yeah.
born, but we will never get to how long he actually truly did live,
Yep.
even though we are infinitely living and we will never die, but we will never reach the amount of infinite life that God has lived. I think that was the perfect example. That was fun.
That was interesting.
Jake, I think, is having an aneurysm.
Love how the guy in the video on the Infinite Hotel literally proves that infinites are bigger than infinites.
Does he really?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's literally the whole video.
Yeah,
That's him
He
explaining
summed it at the
that
end.
infinites are better. And there's infinites that are bigger.
Yeah, that was fun.
Could have just watched the video.
Bro, any questions?
That was what we just said was way funner than watching the video. I'm just
Funner.
gonna say that.
and,
Yes,
and we gave a shout out to God rather than various.
no, that was the
Museum
perfect
thing.
example in the world.
Let's go. Let's go back to cereal. No, Maddie, sorry because you're simple-minded.
Honestly, that was a god tier example. I won't even lie.
Whoa,
Get
no
it?
pun intended.
Exactly, Raul. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Well, yeah. For those people who actually made it this far, I congratulate you. This was an interesting stream. I promise they won't all be like this.
They definitely.
But we do-
Nah,
No, it
bro, they
won't. We
definitely
just
all
wanted
would
to
be like
have.
this.
We just wanted to have fun. It was a little late. We didn't have exactly a topic to talk about, but so we kind of just hopped on and trying to make it work. And
By the way, I told you we couldn't do that in 10 minutes and we didn't, so you're gay and I'm not.
Hey, listen, we did, but then we got onto a different subject. Okay.
We ended it in like 6 minutes with the Infinite Hotel.
The hotel part.
Absolutely not.
Hey, listen,
And
you
then we-
made it longer. You did,
And then we
Garrett.
got onto the point of actually.
I made it longer. I told you my point from the beginning and it was valid, and then y'all just took forever to
No.
process that it was valid.
No, I never said that it wasn't valid. I was trying to get you to answer my question, not your question. Stupid.
Your question's stupid because it wouldn't work.
You're stupid. Yeah, wait, your question wouldn't work. You're just saying that they exist.
What do you mean?
No, we're done.
I'm not even gonna get into this because.
We're done. We're done. We're
Yeah,
done. We're
exactly. Jake just explained exactly what I was thinking because that still is so weird to me.
done. Okay, that was fun. And now we peaked viewership right at the end. Let's go. That was fun.
Okay, so before we end it, if you have Discord, like, come on, please join the Discord. Like, especially if you have questions too, so we
Yeah,
can
if you
actually
have-
answer them. No, I'm not doing that crap. But
I will.
Like-
Guys, like and subscribe.
if you, okay, we got 2 Pauls in our Discord. What the heck is happening?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but hey, the more the merrier.
It's
yeah,
in the
so
Discord. It's in the Discord.
it's in the Discord.
Okay. Oh wait.
Yeah,
in the
we'll shout
Discord.
that out one more
In
time.
the bottom. In
yeah,
the bottom.
in the
Yes.
description.
Yep.
In the description, there is a Discord. My brother
Everyone's
just
mad
did
that
it.
They didn't get invited.
So I didn't get
Ooh.
invited, but you obviously didn't listen to the whole podcast because we mentioned it at
I
the
didn't
beginning.
get
I
invited.
think I can send it like this.
I'm beep, please.
There we go. Yeah, y'all can click that. That's the link to our Discord.
Yeah, see, yep, my sister's here. Okay, yeah, so any suggestions, thoughts, If you guys like the name, just comments, talking to people.
And if you don't, we're not changing it. So whatever.
True, idiots. You think you have an opinion here, but you don't. Okay, guys, share with your friends. Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Like and
Make
subscribe.
sure you're joining.
Comment on the video.
Gotta get everybody part of those guys.
Everybody
gang.
comment,
We
so
gotta get
cool.
1,000 subscribers so we can get monetized.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
should make money.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys, it's been fun.
Bro, I can't wait till we flip and look back on this video and cringe.
Bro, this